I am 11th grade and I will present my project on how to stop a social problem, in this case inequality. Inequality in Latin America is a difficult factor. Science and the productive sector of a country are directly affected. For a society such as poor people and etc. But what are the cases and what consequences does are bright and more importantly, an idea to solve until tell you. It can be said that there are several kinds of causes of social inequality. The first is the lack of opportunities. Science in the lower classes, the lack of opportunities is very evident. In addition to the fact to the culture is that you have to work from a very young age. Another very important point is that the influence of intervention of the state is very low, making it associated with later vision. The economic growth of a country, let us take as an example Brazil, the country with the most inequality in Latin America, but with a world power economy. This is because when the money of a country is taken away from the rich or from companies, reduced, but when the power of the neighboring country is not taken away from them, and this is the limbo in which the Latin America countries find themselves, where most presidents choose to have greater economic growth, but with more notable social inequality. Another point is that of inflation. Science, every time a country faces inflation, it causes raw materials such as food, water, etc. are more expensive, making living in a country with higher inflation worse, causing social crisis to become more distant and creating great inequality. What causes inequality brings very little production of the inhabitants of a country, science having little education, alas in Latin America, the people will produce almost nothing. Besides that, the crime rates will increase in a very notorious way. Discontent social and decline of sectors for the functioning of the town, etc. But what solution can be given to eliminate social inequality? It does not exist. In that science, the only system created to eliminate social inequality was communism, and certainly in practice not mentioned that the people of the party were richer and more powerful, that social content was very poor. They have managed to create options for it to decrease, but not for its elimination. I would propose a large expenditure on infrastructure, education, sport, roads, etc. With these expenses, the level of inequality would drop a lot, not to mention that the jobs that would be produced would be a hard attack on unemployment, and this would be my solution. Thank you for your time and see you next time.
Look down, you move on. Something doesn't feel right. Circumstances got me broken from the feel like my whole life is a lie, and I'm looking for a way to get better, but lately my entire world's become gray and the weather been cold as ever.